Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time for another epic pack battle. We have Tarkir Dragonstorm versus Duskmourn, House of Horror. Leave your predictions below which set you think will get us the craziest pulls. And today's patrons, we have Rebecca Humphrey and a new patron, Dan Harris. So Dan, we're grabbing 3 Duskmourn and a Tarkir. And then everything else, we're going to alternate here for Rebecca Humphrey. So something like that. And let's get to cracking. Thank you for being a patron, Dan. And the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over a buck, along with the art cards and anything from the list. And we do all of that to save the patrons on shipping costs. Starting off with some Tarkir, we have Sandskidder Outrider, Undergrowth Leopard, Durgo Island Dragon, Stormplane Detainment, Rescue Leopard, Adorned Crocodile, Sibzig Appraiser, Heritage Reclamation, Channel Dragonfire for the uncommons, Teeming Dragonstorm, Keru Goldkeeper, and Roar of Endless Song for the rare foil, Dispelling Exhale, and what else? Dismal Backwater, and a Reliquary Dragon token. It's a double dragon. Awesome. So moving on here to some Duskmourn, and Dan, it's his first month as a patron, so getting a signed Jackalope Herd. Alright, looks like we've got to do a card trick here on the Duskmourn here. So this is actually the start of a new box. We have Scrabbling Skullcrab, Inquisitive Glimmer, Floodpits Drowner, I think is still decent, we'll chuck it in, Flesh Burrower, Cracked Skull, Enter the Enigma, Shepherding Spirits, and a split card, Glassworks and Shattered Yard, Fear of Immobility, Murder, a Spirit Token, and Frantic Strength in foil, followed by a Neglected Manor and a Twitching Doll Spider Toy. Why is my toy twitching? Yeah, I think you can figure that out. And Wickerfolk Thresher. Alright, moving on to more Duskmourn. So, which of these sets is your favourite? And do you think that makes any difference to which one you think will win? Let me know in the comments. We got Miasma Demon, Get Out, that was a great movie by the way if you haven't seen it, Mouldering Gym and Weight Room, along with Fear of the Dark, Tunnel Surveyor, Fear of Surveillance, Glimmerlight, Most Valuable Slayer, Friendly Ghost, his name is probably Casper, right? We got Let's Play a Game. There we go. And what else? It is a Fear of Lost Teeth, that's a bad one. Razor Trap Gorge and Reluctant Role Model for the rare. Defiant Survivor and Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. Alright, one more Duskmourn here. So do you have a favourite horror movie? So I pretty much ask that question whenever I open Duskmourn. Always cool to hear what awesome horror movies people have seen. We've got a Midnight Mayhem, Anthrapede, and split card is Underwater Tunnel and Slimy Aquarium, Spectral Snatcher, and the Mouldering Gym Weight Room. Okay, Emerge from the Cocoon, Glassworks Shattered Yard, we saw that before as well, Seized from Slumber, Grab the Prize, a Glimmer token, Arabella Abandoned Doll, no that is not creepy at all, and a Neglected Manor, along with, what is this? Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber for the rare. Fear of Failed Tests and Unwilling Vessel. Alright, so scooping it up here for Dan. Best pull. Probably that Twitching Doll. That thing is really creepy. So enjoy the pulls there, Dan. And moving on to our next patron here, we have Rebecca Humphrey. Thank you for being a patron. And Rebecca has instructed me to include all the cards, so that is an added shipping cost. So if you're a patron Let me know ASAP if you do want all the cards, and I'll set those aside. Just be aware of the extra shipping costs. We got Evolving Wilds, Cruel Truths, Segu Wildling, High Spire Bellringer, Tempest Hawk, good deal. Wingspan Stride, Evolving Wilds again, what? Aegis Sculptor, Descendant of Storms, Defibrillating Current, and Rune Scale Stormbrood. I love the showcase art on these. Warden of the Grove for the rare, Sunset Strike Master in foil, and an Island and Warrior Goblin token. Love the goblins. Alright, on to some Duskmourn. Let's see if we can find an Overlord here. We did actually get one, I'm going to say last week, I think we pulled one. Next, we have Osseous Stick Twister, along with Innocuous Rat, enter the Enigma, and the Mouldering Gym again, Murder, Turn Inside Out, Jump Scare, the latest minigame on the channel, Vicious Clown. Speaking of, did anyone see those Terrifier movies? They look terrifying. We've got the Mirror Room and Fractured Realm, so that is awesome. Followed by a Patched Plaything in foil, Swamp, and Rip, Spawn Hunter for the rare, Cathartic Parting, Vengeful Possession, and Skull Snap Nuisance. Okay, on to more Tarkir, Dragonstorm, awesomeness. So far, I'm not seeing anything really inspiring for the pack battle. We have Worthy Cost, Segu Pummeler, Unending Whisper, Osseous Exhale, Shock Brigade, the Goblins are back in town, Reputable Merchant, Embermouth Sentinel War Effort, Dalcoven Pack Beast, Karakik Guardian, Alchemist's Assistant, and Sage of the Skies for the rare, foil Synchronized Charge, and come on, what is it? Windscarred Crag, and a Zombie Druid treasure token. I do love that artwork there. Alright, more Duskmourn. Show us what you are made of, because so far I'm seeing both of you are made of nothing much at all. We've got Sawblade Skin Ripper, Nowhere to Run, that's a decent pull, Fear of Lost Teeth, Daggermaw Megalodon, love the sharks in this set, Slavering Branch Snapper, Bedhead Beastie, Cult Healer, Boiler Bilge's Ripper, Fear of Surveillance, and the art card is Overlord of the Flood Pits. Yes, that is the sort of thing we are looking for here, people. Resurrected Cultist in foil, Plains, and Peer Past the Veil for the rare, Irreverent Gremlin, and Under the Skin. Oh boy, this is looking like a very average pack battle today. On to more Tarkir, Dragonstorm, and we start off with Fortress Kingard. Devoted Duelist, a Goblin Monk, good to see him. Nightblade Brigade, more Goblins. Roamer's Routine, Dispelling Exhale, Reigning Victor, Wingspan Stride, Travelling Botanist, Fleeting Effigy, and Marshal of the Lost. Dalcoven Encampment for the rare, and a Mythic. Finally, Perenation. I think it's one of the bulkier ones, but we'll sleeve it anyway. Adorned Crocodile in foil, Blossoming Sands in foil. Come on, and a Copy Monk token. Okay, so grabbing the sleeves again. So the first Mythic in this rather anemic pack battle. Duskmourn, this is your last opportunity, right? Yeah, we've got two more Tarkir. So Duskmourn, I think we can write it off at this point. It is a losing set. Let's see if that changes anything. We've got Shroud Stomper, along with Cursed Windbreaker, Appendage Amalgam, Daggermaw Megalodon, there he is again, Bashful Beastie, Final Vengeance, Spine Seeker Centipede, Rampaging Soul Rager, Trapped in the Screen. Art card is Damnation. Ooh, we've got a signed art card. This is fantastic artwork too, by the way. Defiant Survivor in foil, Swamp, and a mythic, the Roller Crusher Ride. That is what we want to see. More like that, please. Grievous Wound. And let's play a game. Have you, that reminds me of the Saw movies. Have you seen any of them? I was so scared to watch those for years. I heard they were extremely gory, and then I watched the first one, and I thought it reminded me a little bit, detective type tales, sort of like Silence of the Lambs. They were like echoes of that, but let me know in the comments, are the others worth watching? We've got Ice Ridge Serpent, Salt Road Pack Beast, Wild Ride, Kintree Nurturer, Sarkhan's Resolve, Timur 20-back, Lightfoot Technique, Encroaching Dragonstorm, Breaching Dragonstorm, Sandstep Citadel, Kishla Trawlers, and Stadium Headliner Goblin. I do appreciate the goblins, but I wish we got something a little spicier than that today. Sidisi Regent of the Mire, not bad in foil. Then we have a Swamp and Copy Monk token. Alright, final pack here for Rebecca. Fingers crossed, and then we'll pop up the tally. This is going to be a tough one. I honestly don't know. I would think maybe Duskmourn has got it. We've got Adorned Crocodile, Anok Wayfarer, Riverwalk Technique, Coordinated Maneuver, Narset's Rebuke, Delta Bloodflies, Boulderborn Dragon, Rebellious Strike, Strategic Betrayal, Auroral Precision, Bone Can Butcher, and Thunder of Unity for the rare foil. Nightblade Brigade, more goblins. Then we have Dismal Backwater and Double Spirit token. Alright, so here is the tally. Not very inspiring today, alas. Hopefully we'll have better luck next time. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.